Musical expression has existed for hundreds of years, but few forms rival the creative potential of jazz.
When you sit down and play a symphony, there's a lot of beautiful, wonderful things that can happen, but I know what's going to happen. I know every note. I know how it's going to start. I know what's going to unfold in the middle, and I know how it's going to end. And I pretty much know exactly how long it's going to take. But when we count off a tune, I don't know where it's going to go or what's going to happen, and that's part of the beauty of jazz, you know.
When we play jazz, we have conversations, we have arguments. I'm arguing with the bass player while we're playing. It's not an animosity, it's not antagonistic, it's like, it's an intense conversation.
These quips back and forth make up most of what happens on the bandstand.
A lot of it's kind of like fishing, you know, sometimes you throw stuff out there and nobody bites, and then when they do bite, you kind of run with it, you know, you have fun.
And that's what gives the music its connective tissue, its richness.
Musical discussions, calls and responses, and other similar exchanges are a staple of playing and performing jazz with any group. But small bands differ from larger ensembles because every musician can freely improvise. These solos have no length limit, and artists typically use the time for self-expression. The exchanges between players are not planned and are instead made up on the spot. For musicians like Mikhail Darmani, a classically trained pianist, this form of expression gave him new freedom to explore.
Something felt a little limiting when I saw what improvisation could do, the kind of creative freedom to be able to just be in the moment. Improvisation made me fall in love with music all over again.
For me, personally, what that means is playing what I feel in the moment. It's kind of this never-ending source of material or inspiration.
When I play, I feel like what I'm saying musically is what I cannot express with my words. Like now, I'm trying to explain something to you, but if I had my horn in my hands, I feel like I could, or at least I could get pretty darn close. It's a true and genuine expression of who the artist is.
But getting to that point takes years of practice.
Here at the Jazz Loft, musicians of any age get a chance to hone their craft and express themselves every Wednesday night at the weekly jam session.
If you're a young musician trying to get this language together, the language of jazz, coming to the jam session and playing and feeling like you're embarrassed and overcoming that and succeeding, that's very much what it's all about.
But even decades of experience and practice can't quell some pre-performance nerves.
You know, I think that we're still all entertainers at heart. That's one thing that hasn't changed. You know, people come to a performance and we have this wonderful gift of music and this opportunity to make people smile and make people remember good memories. I take that very seriously because I know there's a lot of occupations that can't say that. So I feel like there's this great responsibility I have to do my best.
For Stony Brook News, I'm Eric Schmid.